everybody, this is Dr. Joe Borio. This is not a thought flash. What I'm here to do is tell you about a phenomenal event coming up this weekend on St. Patrick's night, St. Patrick's Day. It's going to be at the Philosophy Night in the Birkshires. It's going to be unbelievable. It's put on by Scott Garber. It's going to be at the beautiful Cronwell Resort. It's another Philosophy Night at the Birkshires. It's exciting. I'm honored to have been asked to speak there. I want to just give you the list of speakers, okay? Peter Kevorkian. If you don't know who Peter is, he's one of the originators of the IFCO. I mean, say any more? He's a part of New Beginnings board. He speaks at New Beginnings every time. He is somebody who is 100% dedicated to chiropractic, to changing the lives of every single person on the planet as far as the identification, correction of vertebral subluxation. Love the man. He is very, very dedicated. Patty Giuliano. Liam Schubel. I mean, do you have to say any more about Liam Schubel? He basically, from what I understand, he just purchased Peru. He just put a price in. He bought the entire country. So pretty exciting. Very powerful man. If you saw him speak at CalJam, he's a very important person. And by far, and I say that jokingly, but by far the most generous person I've ever met in chiropractic. He's just absolutely awesome, and I love the guy. Very soft-spoken, funny guy, but very, I mean, there's nobody that's more dedicated to chiropractic certainly than Liam. Pam Jorbo, Heidi Farrell, George Curry. George Curry, love him, out in Connecticut. Brought me out there at the MGM. I had such a great weekend out there. Certainly a very, very generous man in chiropractic, very dedicated to chiropractic. Heidi Farrell, I mean, is there somebody that you know out there that offers more on how to run an office, how to work with your staff, how to get a team working together? I mean, unbelievable. A lot to share, a lot to learn. Martha Nessler, Innate Girl, somebody that runs Innate Expressions, certainly puts together some great t-shirts. She speaks pretty much at every event. Phenomenal person to know. Ron Sinagro, who speaks at New Beginnings. I've heard him speak many times. I've seen him as photographs on mission trips. Very dedicated to chiropractic. Certainly somebody you want to get to know. Somebody certainly that you want to get around. You know, you want to soar with eagles, or you want to hang out with a bunch of turkeys. You know what I'm saying? So why not surround yourself with some really wonderful people? Peter, that was people and Peter at the same time. Peter Morgan. Peter Morgan, very important in New York Chiropractic Council. Just always involved with us putting together events, bringing speakers together. Very much involved in New Beginnings. Is down there all the time. Certainly with all those great men and women part of New Beginnings. Just a great group of people. And Peter Morgan, love the guy. Met him through the state many times, but got to know him a little bit more in New Beginnings. Just phenomenal, and I can't wait to hear him speak. And then Joe Borio. I heard he gets a little excited up there sometimes, so certainly somebody fun to listen to. And somebody always says you're so passionate, and I question, why are you so passionate? Why are you jumping and screaming and having a lot of fun? But it's Philosophy Night in the Berkshires, put together an initial organization by Scott Garber. I mean, Scott's great. I certainly involved with the IFCO as well. I certainly didn't mean to forget that. Involved with New Beginnings. I mean, the man's everywhere. Certainly highly dedicated to chiropractic and really spread the message. You got a whole bunch of people, some of the best speakers around, some of the best speakers on the planet. They're not getting paid. They pay their own way to go there. They pay their own hotel room, and you're there for one reason. And that's why I say that. You're there for one reason. You're there to share. You're not there to put on a performance on stage. You're there to share with people what you know, what you love about chiropractic, ways that you've run your practice, things that motivate you, ideas that maybe can take something inside you and just turn it just that little bit. And I know some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Somebody gets in there and turns it just a little bit more to make it a little bit easier, to make you a little bit more motivated, to make you a little bit more energized, to make you a little bit more dedicated to change the lives of all those people we serve. Let me tell you something. We got a lot of work to do. Other than Liam, who's taken over one country, that's the only one I know. Other than that, we got a whole bunch of other countries to take over, and we're not doing so great in the United States right now. I can tell you that. We're getting there, but we got a long way to go. It's March 17th. It's St. Patrick's Day. Listen, I got to be honest with you. I don't even like most Irish people. I'm a paisan. I'm going. Why wouldn't you go there? Now the prices. Let me give you a quick on the prices. It's $59 per person. It's $110 per office. Why wouldn't you bring your whole office anyway? You know, I mean, if you think about it, why wouldn't you bring your wife and your kids? Why wouldn't you bring everyone in your family? Why would you go yourself and bring yourself at a higher level of resonating, and then leave everyone else at home so you can come home and say, wow, what a great experience. Isn't it better to bring everyone there and share that great experience? Don't you want to be with your kids? Don't you want to be with your wife or your husband and share this awesome event? It's at the Birkshires. It's Philosophy Night. It's March 17th. It's St. Patrick's Day. And I hope I see you guys there. I really do. And I'm sure every other speaker is expecting a full house. And I really hope there is. I really hope there's a bunch of people on the East Coast that can really bring themselves back together for a night of mentorship on a great night. And there's going to be great food, a great camaraderie, great mentorship, and I hope I see you there. Berkshires, in a Philosophy Night in the Berkshires, you know what I'm saying. And the registration for the Berkshires, registration 413-997-8008, 413-997-8008. They'll register you, get ready. It's this week. You don't have any time. Pick up the phone, make it happen, and call today. Guys, have a great week serving those you serve. I love you for loving what I love. May your Nate always flow from above down. Can't wait to see you in the Berkshires.